Hello everybody, today we're going to be going over the Kiss, aka Promontory, aka the Gale, or best known as that one from Last of the Mohicans. Alright, this is that fiddle tune that is played twice in the movie, the first in that passionate scene between the two main characters, and the second time at the climax of the movie where quite a few people die. So this is an often requested tune, so I'm going to try to walk you through it step by step. The way this is going to work is we have, it's triplets, all right? 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. And there are 4 main sections for this tune, all right? There's 1, 2, 3A, 3B, and then 4, okay? And they're repeating sets of triplets, repeating sets of 4 triplets, except for the third grouping. The third grouping, it doesn't repeat. It goes down a half step to the next set of triplets. You'll see what I mean when we get there. Right now, we're just going to go through it note for note. And the way this video is structured is for you to learn each group separately. And I don't want you to move on to the next one until you've really got the first one down. So I'll go through the first set of triplets here. And we repeat that. Let's do that again. One more time. So now we're ready for the next set of triplets. And if you're not ready, just go back, rewind to when we start that group 1. All right, so here's the second group of triplets. What you might have noticed there is that the last note in that group of triplets is different the first time versus the second time. The first time we end on an E, the second time we end on a C. All right, so let me go through that again. You see that? We'll go through it again. All right. Let's do that one last time. Now we're ready for group 3. And like I said, there's group 3A and 3B. These triplets do not repeat. So the first set, 3A, is... And then you begin 3B. All right, you don't repeat that pattern. I'm just going to go through 3A a couple more times, all right? Time. All right. So we've played 3A, now we're on to 3B. and this begins on an E. The last set of triplets began on the F. This begins on the E. One more time. So let's put together 3A and 3B. One more time. All right, so that is group 3. And now we're ready for group 4. And again, just like group 2, this one changes a little bit the second time through. One more time. And we're back to the beginning again. All right, so you've learned the notes. Now we need to add the bowing. And you can absolutely play it staccato, one note per bow stroke if you want. That's perfectly legitimate. In fact, in the movie, the first time that tune is played, I think it's done that way. I'm going to do it a slurred style, and you can take or leave this, but this is just the way I do it. So here we go. The first set of triplets, group 1, pretty easy. It's down, up, down, up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then again, repeat. So let's go through that. Do that one more time. So that's group 1. Pretty simple. That's as simple as it's going to get through the whole tune, unfortunately. All right, so the next set of triplets is going to be, there's going to be some broken up bowing, all right? You're not going to be able to do one triplet per bow stroke because there's some repeating notes. I'll show you what I mean here. The first 2 triplets, easy going. All right, down, up. All right, so. But then we get to these repeating E's. So I'm exaggerating my bow stroke so you can see what I'm on about here. So all right, so that sets us up to play the second half of this group starting the opposite way with an upstroke. So but now we've ended on an upstroke because of that broken up bowing again, and we're positioned to play a downstroke for the next set of triplets. All right, so that's what those broken up E's do. The first time you get sort of off your bowing, you're doing it opposite, but then the second time through, it corrects itself. Let's go through that one more time. All right, so that's the way I handle the bowing in group 2. Now, group 3. All right, the same thing is going to happen, actually. There's going to be a broken up bowing here, but once we get through 3B, it's going to be corrected, and we're back to a downstroke to begin group 4. And I'll show you what I mean here. So first two triplets, no problem. No problem. But then we get... Now we're positioned for an up bow for 3B. And we're back positioned for a down bow for group 4. Let's go through group 3A and 3B again. And I'm exaggerating my bowing quite a bit so you can see what's happening here. So let's go through group 3A and 3B one last time. All right, see, we're at the frog, ready for a downstroke for group 4. So here we go with group 4. So, triplet, 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 up, down, up. All right? So 3 separate bows, one for each note on that 4th triplet. That's just the way it has to work in order to get in position again to be on a downstroke when we get back to triplet set 1 again. So let's go through that again. So let's do that again. Because the second time through, we're just playing a nice slurred note. So we have to position ourselves for a down bow for the second half of group 4, if that makes sense. Let's go through that again. One more time. And now we're ready to go right back to group 1 and play the whole darn thing over and over and over again. So now that we've gone through the notes, now that we've gone through the bowing, let's just try to play it together now. Happy fiddling, everybody.